Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch two-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Kevin Gossman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Adam Jones, the center fielder out of Morris High School in San Diego. He's got multiple gold gloves to his name. Very, very athletic. In fact, maybe the most athletic center fielder in all of baseball.
In now, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Eduardo Escobar gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Harmon Killebrew gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Brian Dozier steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Boy, talk about a tough start to a ball game. Everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong here in the first inning. And forcing in a run with a bases-loaded walk just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Oswaldo Arcia has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure, he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
One and two, here it comes. Splitter, 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Trevor Plouffe could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the Twins 1. The Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Bert Blyleven is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Blyleven has his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, this is what you call a big league curveball. I mean, look at this thing just moved. A 15-inch break. That is filthy.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Chris Davis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
To 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 2nd inning upcoming from Baltimore. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles nothing. Joe Mauer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No one out with a runner at second. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just 1 away.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with the ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a 2-out base hit if they want to score right here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles nothing. Cal Ripken will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Blyleven's ready. Here's the 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. This is hit well out toward left field. Arcia going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
So stepping in, Matt Wieters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Sano has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Right side. Dozier gets to it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles nothing. Harmon Killebrew is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. 3-2 now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. He drew a walk his first time up. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier. Up high, 2-1 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Full count, 3-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll come home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, not a bad start to the ball game for him offensively. Drives in another run there. Now he has both of their RBIs here in the early going.
Oswaldo Arcia steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he'll get back in safely. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Trevor Plouffe will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Twins are in front, 2-0. Jimmy Paredes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. Chopped weakly to the left. To Dozier for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Manny Machado.
Oh, this will be a good look here in show motion. Even in super slow-mo, I think we all know what's running through his mind right here. He knows he's going to get leveled, and this is something right out of a gymnastics class. That one had to hurt.
In now, Manny Machado. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Santana ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, even though they were able to face this guy in the absolute best position possible, which is 2 outs and the base is empty, that still doesn't mean he can't make you pay. And he unloads here for a long home run, though it is a long solo home run.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Orioles strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. We played 3 full. It's the Twins 2 and the Orioles 1. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Then again, maybe not.
Blyleven sets his sights. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Stepping in, Cal Ripken. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. And that misses for ball 4.
And you know what? You hate giving up walks, but with a 1-run lead and a guy like this up there, better to put him on first than to challenge him and give him a shot to tie the ball game.
Matt Wieters is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count, here it comes. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Second walk here in the 4th inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right now.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
And he just continues to have all sorts of problems out there on the mound. Already 2 walks in the inning, now a wild pitch to go with it. And I'll tell you, he's becoming his own worst enemy out there.
Two-1, here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Left side. There's Plouffe. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
In now, Jonathan Scope. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Two out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Harmon Killebrew heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Yeah, a 3-2 count leading off the inning. Is this in the zone? Doesn't look like it from that angle. Maybe he thought it was too close to take, but I think it should be on first base right now.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Huh. He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Brian Dozier Stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Jones moves over. And that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Jimmy Paredes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Blyleven into his motion. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ball game and getting much better results as well.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in now, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
High and deep to straightaway right. Sano ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Oswaldo Arcia steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Stepping in now, Trevor Plouffe. 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Ripken is right there. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Mauer. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Trumbo. And that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. And here is Adam Jones now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. One and one, here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. To short. Escobar gloves it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that. And now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Cal Ripken digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Blyleven pauses. 0-2 on its way. That misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Full count now. 3-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He thought he had him right there. You can see him look into home plate asking, where was that? You got to be kidding me.
Matt Wieters stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Inside and low, 2-1.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. Pretty much eluded them all throughout.
First and second now, 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mark Trumbo, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this jam.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
In now, Jonathan Scope, sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Santana makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here on the show, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Michael Givens is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
60, Michael Givens.
Kurt Suzuki will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And guys, I think the heavy stuff has arrived. This has got to be as hard as we've seen all afternoon.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Paredes is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
At the plate, Danny Santana. He singled his last time up. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, just a great at-bat right
Now
there.
batting.
Simple as that.
Shortstop.
Patient, laid off some tough pitches, and he was rewarded.
Eduardo Escobar comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
Runners on the move for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Paredes is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew.
Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Here's the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One left for Minnesota. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jimmy Paredes will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Brooks Robinson will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Miguel Sano comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Brian Dozier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Into the box, Oswaldo Arcia. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Paredes. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Twins wind up stranding 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Ryan Presley is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Ryan Presley.
Adam Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
All even now, 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 3-2.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
In now, Matt Wieters. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll get a look at the great Joe Mauer when we rejoin you after the break. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Brad Brock will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. And there, in fact, is Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And it's grounded foul. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. To first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front, as this is going to be back up into the stands. A foul ball. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jones going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the
well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Into the box, Danny Santana. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Mark Trumbo stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Jimmy Paredes has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Huh. And that strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Brooks Robinson strides in, grounded out his last time through. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Eduardo Escobar struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Trumbo on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 3.
Well, that'll put the opposing team in big trouble as he gets the leadoff double. This game's tied. He's the go-ahead run out there, all pumped up about it, trying to get his teammates fired up as well.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the box now, Harmon Killebrew. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Bounce to first. Davis has it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. You've got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways to get him in and grab a late lead.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. That one's in there, 3-1.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And it's full now, 3-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Manny Machado steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a 3rd would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Adam Jones will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
And that's a pretty good job of staying with the ball, because he doesn't really panic after he clanked it. And then he just regathers himself and fires a strike to first to get the out.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he got away with a high challenge there, but One more mistake like that, and the party might be over.
On the ground near home. Suzuki is up with it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Oswaldo Arcia comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scope is there. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
Third baseman number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat there. Now, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Joe Mauer strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right. Paredes is there. 2 down.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3 and 2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time, and he winds up losing him.
Danny Santana gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twin strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Cal Ripken brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Matt Wieters stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Mark Trumbo ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Tap fouled at home plate. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Jonathan Scope digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. One left for the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Eduardo Escobar will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trumbo over to his left. He's got it one away.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Carmen Killebrew will step in. A ground out victim his last time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Miguel Sano ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Vance Worley is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Vance Worley.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Brian Dozier. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Minnesota, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Byron Buxton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 25.
Brendan Kinsler will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. Jimmy Paredes stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only 1 out.
Manny Machado is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Boys, that's a big punch out there. Now with 2 away, you can work on just getting 1 more out and extending this game another inning.
Adam Jones will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better. Game's worth of struggles.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Oswaldo Arcia steps in to begin the inning. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here it comes. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Right side and right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Trevor Plouffe struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Yep, and now the go-ahead runs on second here in the 13th inning. And they'd like nothing more than to get him home, get 3 outs in the bottom half, and get out of here.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. Line drive, base hit left field. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
This is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. You know, runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some damage.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0-for-4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Davis is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Cal Ripken will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
The catcher, number 32,
Matt Wieters stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Matt Wieters. He's our tops player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 5-2. So long from Baltimore.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.